Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to cover Jasmy, conduct machine learning based price forecast, regression analysis, estimated bull run, target, and accumulation strategies. None of the content is financial advice. So let's take a look at Jasmy. Over the last 24 hours, has rallied by about 40%, price above 5 cents. Over the last 7 days, rallying by about 121%, market cap above 2.8 billion, volume above 2 billion, almost 100%. Almost 80 to 90% of its market cap is actively being traded at this point in time. So that's a good sign, at least in terms of volatility perspective. This particular crypto has one of the best tokenomics in terms of max supply 50 billion, circulating supply 49.4 billion. More than 95% of its max supply is already in circulation from that perspective, and does have a low price point for people with a unit bias. Again, none of the content with which we are going to discuss is financial advice. The Jasmy USD pair, again drawn from the November 2021 peak, not the initial release, because I think that was during the launch. There was a lot of hype around the token. If we believe that the all-time high in November, the November high, not the all-time high, the November high was at around 32 cents. Right now the price at around 5 cents, represents close to this 0.23 fib level. The secondary level to watch if the rally were to continue to the upside is the 7.8 cents level, which represent 0.23 fib level. The 3.8 fib level is at around 12 cents. The 0.5 fib level is at around 16 cents, and the most key fib levels are these two, the 20 cents and the 25 cents, representing 0.618 fib and 0.786 fib. In if the if Jasmy were to have a higher high than the November 2021 high, the conservative estimate is at around 52 cents, representing 1.618 fib level. The 2.618 fib level at around 84 cents, and is the moderate target, and some of the lofty target at around $1.16. So that's where the technical analysis is, the story that is available with help of the technical analysis. Now we go to our website. This is free for all. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything. Jasmy, machine learning based price forecast. Again, this is a bullish story, has been making a series of higher highs and higher lows. If we look at only for, let's say, not too far into the future, let's curtail the analysis to uh, about end of March of 2025. Per this analysis, the 1 standard deviation bull case for Jasmy is between 6 cents all the way to about $1.43. So that's the bull case for Jasmy. The bear case, definitely right now looking at price action in a bear case, bottom at around 1.4 cents and 3.3 cents. In terms of analyzing if Jasmy has a good regression based valuation, right now the polynomial regression based the pink line represents the overvaluation and undervaluation cutoff. Right now the fair value at around 4.3 cents. Again, the price did rally above this level. We have made several videos related to Jasmy throughout the bear market. You can see as late as about 3 weeks ago, when the price was definitely below this regression line. You can check it out on Crypto Weekly's YouTube channel. Again, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, as well as 4 months ago, 9 months ago, we have covered Jasmy extensively on the channel. If you are interested in staying updated, please subscribe and give this video a like to stay updated. I don't think there are many channels who discuss these kind of regression as well as machine learning based price forecast for altcoins that extensively. The 1 standard deviation ceiling for Jasmy is at around 9.3 cents. Again, that would be a residual application. Gives a overvalued phase for Jasmy quite similar to early March of 2024, when the price was 2 cents, as well as June when the price was 3 cents. Again, price does go slightly higher than the 1 standard deviation ceiling applied, or residual applied to the fair value regression trend line. If you look at the eventual peaks for majority of the bull run, they occur at around 2 standard deviation. You can see even the October November rally of 2021 did have a resistance at around 2 standard deviation. Residual applied to the regression function, that regression based valuation for Jasmy at this point is coming in at around 20 cents. Again, this is a point in time, So this shape of the regression function, you can see that it is in an upwards swing, and these charts get updated every day. So if with the latest price action, you can imagine that into the into the last month of 2024 and in 2025, the price could be the fair value on the regression based 2 standard deviation ceiling could be much higher than what it is currently. But again, the utility of this analysis is still identifying at any point in time if the crypto is overvalued or undervalued with respect to the regression function. The summary is Jasmy is right now slightly higher than the fair value, but again, in bull market that is not too uncommon. What is a key level to watch is the first is 9 cents level and 20 cents level at this point in time. And you don't have to rely on me to make these videos. You can check all of the content related to Jasmy on cryptoweeklies.com, link on the bottom of your screen. The regression chart was available over here. The SMA based model for accumulation related to Jasmy accumulation is on this screen right now. The risk to accumulate is at around 60%. You can see it's historically speaking, that is in March of 2024, the highest that Jasmy went was at around 68% back in early March. Again, this compares what the price is doing with respect to the 20-week simple moving average and normalizes the risk levels between 0 and 1. The key idea is DCAing during low risk is beneficial, again not financial advice, and DCAing out during the high risk environment is again not the worst strategy. So going to the DCA model, which is informed using this regression line that we just saw, this particular model does have a forecast of this regression line. So what could be a fair value in 2025 is at around 16-17 cents. Right now it's the fair value at around 4 cents, so again a 4x. And the 2 standard deviation ceiling that we talked about, which helps identify some of the overvalued zone, right now at around 12 cents. If we extend the future regression 2 standard deviation ceiling at around 46 cents, right now the risk with respect to this polynomial regression based DCA model is coming in at around 31%. So again, this model did identify some of the best time to dollar cost average. You can check it out. You can see over here. I'll just keep the regression line and get rid of the other valuations. You can see that whenever the price was below this gray line, this model did identify some of the low risk environment again as late as about November 20th of 2024. Risk identified at that point in time was at around 11% right now. And if you just focus on the dual functionality of this model, again let's keep risk levels when they were between first of all less than 20%. Again, you'll find this model identifying the best time to DCA during those point in time when the risks are fairly muted, as well as the opposite of this is whenever the risks are elevated. Let's say whenever the risks are higher than 60% or 50%, you'll find a decent point to sell or to dollar cost average out using these models. Again, they are just a reference, again not financial advice, but historically speaking, this is the performance of these models. Again, they have been around on our channel for more than a year now. Time weighted average price based evaluation is as long as price is below 16 cents, that was at this point in time that represents almost a zero risk on this model, because if the token were to rally into the bull market, DCAing over a longer period of time below the time weighted average price eventually works out. Again, not for Jasmy, we don't have that much data for Jasmy, but if you look at some of the older cryptos, for example over here, let's take Ether as an example. Again, DCAing below this blue line or very close to the blue line, or let's compare Ether of 2018, DCAing below this blue line eventually worked out in the next bull run with this price action into the future. So again, if Jasmy has that kind of presence in the market, DCAing at these levels for the time weighted average price model is not the worst idea if price action were to substantially go higher than the blue line. In terms of analyzing some of the narratives, again right now the Bitcoin narrative, at least in terms of the social media discussions related to the crypto content on YouTube and X, most of the discussions are towards the bullish sentiment. Again, some of the top 10 cryptos by market cap and also altcoins, one of which Jasmy is one of the altcoins. um, the overall social sentiment is at around 85% bullishness. Bitcoin did just as of yesterday rallied above 100k for the first time. So all in all, again, if we were to take a composite look of the market, estimated bull case ceiling for Jasmy at around uh, with the latest price of about 6 cents, representing regression risk or the DCA model based risk at around 20%, 21% to be precise. The time weighted average price says it's zero risk because the price is lower than time weighted average price risk. Time weighted average price, SMA risk at around 55%, weighted risk at around again 21%, estimated bull run peak based on the risk reward approach or expected value based calculation at around 26 cents, representing a reward of about 4.5x from the current price. So with this, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please subscribe and also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.